First up, we're diving into the world of social entrepreneurship with Nandeeta Maharaj, founder of Goods4Good. Nandeeta's on a mission to revolutionise gift giving by sourcing ethical products from social enterprises right across Australia. But she's looking to amplify her impact. So we've sent e-commerce expert Paul Waddy to help her fine-tune her online strategy, from leveraging social media to optimising her e-commerce platform. Paul's got some invaluable insights to take Goods4Good to the next level. But first, let's hear a bit more about the group.
So, Nandeeta, I'm really keen to learn all about Goods4Good. Let's start at the beginning. Where did you come up with the idea? When did you get started?
I launched November 2021. The idea came from working for a social enterprise and learning exactly what level of impact a determined social enterprise can make. There's over 20,000 social enterprises in Australia and no central place to buy from them. So I created Goods4Good.
Okay, so tell me about the business. What's the business model?
Of course. So the business model is I buy wholesale from social enterprises and then I sell retail. I sell mainly online, but any opportunity I have to do a pop-up, I have a pop-up, and I learn so much about my customers. So those are the only two ways I sell at the moment.
When you choose a brand to buy from, what are you looking for?
One of the main things when I look for brands to bring onto my platform is how transparent their impact is. That is really important because my customers are coming on my platform and they trust that I have done the research for them so they don't have to do the research. And I try to educate the customers when they come on my platform that when you buy from this company, this is the impact you're helping them create.
Can you tell me a little bit about some of the challenges that you're facing as a business owner?
One of the main challenges is reaching those socially conscious consumers. E-commerce, as you know, is a very crowded, loud market. For me to be heard or seen or found, the cost per acquisition is just off the chart. And for a company like mine, it is very hard to compete in that space.
What are some of the strategies you're using now to grow your audience?
So I'm on Instagram and Facebook. One of the things I do try to do that doesn't cost me money is to take part in events where I know there'll be socially conscious customers. Another avenue that I'm looking at is working with the partners, the companies, the brands that are on my platform. If I do a update on them, their Instagram followers is huge, and these are socially conscious customers because they're following these brands.
What I'm hearing is we want to, one, find those ideal customers. Two, we want to attract them to our website. And three, we want to sell to them and make some more money.
Yes.
Welcome back to Kochie's Business Builders. It's time to check back in with e-commerce expert Paul Waddy and Goods4Good founder Nandeeta Maharaj.
Okay, so Nandeeta, in the long run, where do you want to make most of your sales from? Pop-ups, wholesale, or online?
Online.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we really need to turbocharge this a bit.
Yes.
So there's no surprise we're in a digital age, so we need to be much busier online. Each brand needs sort of 6 to 10 touch points. So that could be Instagram, Facebook, pop-up, wholesale is a touch point. The first thing that I'd say about Instagram is I want to challenge you to post every day for 30 days. You've got beautiful products, start taking nice photos because we need to see these products on your socials. In 2024, even before someone visits your website, they're coming to check out your Instagram. Instagram wants you to use their platform. The more you post, the more they will start to allow people to see your posts. So if we want organic or free followers, free website traffic, we need to start being really busy on our organic socials.
With posting, you know, there's posts, there's reels, there's stories. What would you recommend?
So here's my rule. Video over static at the moment. So we want to do at least one reel a day, but it's okay to do flat lay images of your product. You've got a beautiful bench top here, you've got some great jewelry. Before you start asking yourself what to post, work out your content pillars. So every brand needs 2 or 3 content pillars. An example of that might be a brand that uses humour on their socials. Another one might use motivation. There's no question that one of your pillars is your actual mission in business, which is to do goods for good. Are there any interests that you have that we could lean into that might resonate with your audience?
I actually love cooking and eating out. One day I posted me just having a coffee and a croissant on a Friday, saying it's been a long week, it's been a hard week, but I've created this much impact this week. That post got the most likes.
Now, that's perfect, because what we have to remember about social media is that people generally use it for 2 reasons. 1, to be informed, and 2, to be entertained. People don't want to be sold to. So your love of food could absolutely be one of the pillars. So what we do with this is we might say that on Mondays we post about product, where you do a beautiful shot, flat lay of your jewellery on this nice bench top. Tuesdays you might do something with food. Wednesdays we go back to product. Thursdays we might do BTS, which is behind the scenes. When it comes to posting stories, the rule is there is no rules. Post whatever you see. If you go for a walk and there's a beautiful sunrise, absolutely post that. A lot of brands use stories for day in the life. If you filmed your day at a pop-up store, that's your content on social media for the week sorted. And there's a little trick to socials, is film once and repurpose and post 10 times. Make sure you're filming yourself talking to your customers, your genuine passion and excitement. Believe me, people will see that. So now we're going to have a quick look at the front end of your website, which is the customer-facing part of it. So the part of the website that I'm looking at now is called Above the Fold. So above the fold is anything above where you need to scroll down. Now, what you'll typically find is that more than 50% of people who land on a website will bounce. That means they'll leave without clicking once. So really above the fold is where you've got to do all of the selling. That's your elevator pitch. So you've got a nice banner here and some text. That gets straight to the point. But what I noticed just underneath that where it says explore our categories, I think you might be going too quickly into the sell. So what I would do in that little bar there above the fold is call out your 3 or 4 USPs, your unique selling points. And the way you should think about your USPs is the inverse of the problems that your ideal customers are facing. One of their pain points might be that they're worried about the toxins that they might be ingesting. Your job is then to solve it. You take those answers and you consistently reiterate them through everything you do. So you're presenting the problem and then you're solving it. Education could absolutely become one of your pillars. So straight away we've got product as a pillar, we've got cooking as a fun pillar, and we've got education, I think, as a third pillar. And so people could actually follow you, not to learn what to buy from you, people could actually follow your socials as a source of learning more about ways that they can help the environment.
I've learned so much.